Okay, so same as us, we get back quick.
Sorry.
All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to get started in just 1 minute. All right, good morning. My name is Lisa Engel. I'm the principal this year at Springman. Welcome to our 8th grade award ceremony. It's also our 8th graders' rehearsal day, graduation day, dance day, and last day of school. So it's a very big day today. We also have lots and lots of awards to give out. But first, we're going to start off with a student. For all of you who don't know, but you probably do because your 8th grader was probably practicing their graduation speeches several times, hopefully at home, lots of them practice in the hallway here at school. Everybody writes a graduation speech. Then their classmates choose the top speeches in their classes. Those speeches go on to a round of teachers, and then those speeches go on to a round of administrators, and this year we had a school psychologist and social worker. Out of all those speeches, we had 291 8th graders. 4 are chosen. 2 to speak today in front of you all, and 2 to speak at graduation tonight. So, kicking us off first with her graduation speech is Delilah Heckman.
I remember back at the very beginning of 6th grade when I asked my sister, Tasha, did they give out tardies during the first week of school? Because because I'm definitely going to get lost. Looking back now, I feel incredibly foolish of my younger self because our school is, quite literally, a square on top of a square. But to me, it felt like a whole maze of wonders, finally getting to move from class to class and finally having a second floor to go to. I also remember how elated I was when I opened my locker for the first time, and how exhilarating it felt when I realized I could remember my combo without looking at my ID. From this experience, I learned that no, they in fact do not give out parties during the first week of school, but it also taught me to look at new experiences with an open mind before worrying about them. Throughout my journey in middle school, I stayed true to myself and took each new experience one day at a time. This showed me to look at the positives, not focus on the worries. As I grew, I started to realize that these same messages appear in more than just school. In the song Have It All by Jason Mraz, he states, "May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows, and may the road less paved be the road that you follow." This quote is illustrating that we shouldn't follow the crowd if it's not what we believe. Stay true to yourself and your values. If you don't think something is right, don't do it. Never be afraid to speak up, and your opinion is always valid. It is also explaining that you should try to have the best day you can, and to always look for the positives in life. Middle school has taught me many things, but specifically to stay true to my own values. I bet that everyone in this room, at one point in your lives, have done something you didn't exactly believe in or didn't want to do, but you should never be afraid to stand up for yourself or for other people. I would now like to take this opportunity to thank the amazing people that have been in my life for these past 3 years. First, I want to thank my sister, Tasha, for always helping me with my homework, spending time with me, and being there for anything I needed. I truly don't know where I would be today without you. Also, thank you to my parents for always supporting me and pushing me to be the best version of myself. Thank you to my friends for always being there for me and always letting me vent to you about anything I need. And finally, thank you to my teachers for making lectures interesting and helping me prepare for high school. In addition, earlier in the year, in ELA class, my teacher, Ms. Jaros, announced we'd be starting a poetry unit. As she finished the sentence, the whole class let out a collective groan. However, I couldn't stop smiling because I was genuinely looking forward to poetry, showcasing a time when I stood firm on my beliefs. Because of this, I wanted to share a poem that I wrote with you today to display a few life lessons and show how you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. Don't wait to be happened upon. Don't wait until the game is gone. When working in an office, you shouldn't be afraid to call us. You can never be flawless. You can do all, even if it's conquering something small. You are always strong, even when you're wrong. Just keep moving along. Stay true to you, no matter who decides to give a review, because they don't know you grew into someone new. Make the best of today. Let's hope it'll stay. But if it's not, take what you got and make a shot. Don't judge or hold a grudge on people you barely know, because maybe under the show, life's really low. They say middle school has cliques, but high school has mix and very little conflicts. So congrats, class of 2026. We finally found our fix.
All right, thank you again to Delilah. We'll have one more student speaker in a little bit. At this time, I am going to call our fine arts teachers for band, orchestra, choir, and theater awards.
All right, thanks everyone for coming out today. It's an honor to present present the band awards. So I will just get started here with our Jazz Ensemble Award. Our jazz band students worked really hard this year, rehearsing twice a week after school, put in a lot of hours, performed at competitions, and the individual who will be winning this award is just a prolific musician. She arranged 2 songs that the band performed this year. She is a wonderful improviser, saxophonist, and I'm really excited to see what she does at Glenbrook South. This award goes to Elsie Wachter. And the next award is a new award that I really wanted to recognize a group of students for exemplifying one of the most important aspects of playing in a band, which is teamwork. And a band is like a team made up of lots of smaller teams, not unlike a football team where you have like the offensive line and the receivers and the defense and all those things. In band, everybody has a job, and we need everybody to come together in order to do what we need to do. So this is the first section of the year award. And this award is open to any curricular band or any extracurricular section. And I'm really excited. This section exemplifies everything that you want from a team in a musical setting. One of our guest artists that performed with us this year said that this section was better than most high school sections that they played with, which was a really special compliment. And this award goes to the jazz band rhythm section. So that's Matt Logan, Nathan Ponthen, and Brian Rakia. Okay, and now to the curricular band awards. This year, another thing that's slightly different from the past is I'm recognizing one member of each curricular band from each family of instruments in the band, so brass, woodwinds, and percussion. Because each of the sections has a different job, different demands, and I think it's nice to recognize those differences. So these individuals have all worked really hard. All 3 of them performed in our extracurricular ensembles. All of them competed and won awards this year outside of Springman. And I'm really excited to share this with them. For Woodwind Award, we have Ruby Isaac. For the Brass Award, All-State trombonist Adriana Schulte. And for percussion, Brian Rodney.
It is my pleasure to present the 8th grade orchestra award. This award is a shared recognition for 2 students who have been extraordinary leaders and role models within the Springman Orchestra program. Throughout the year, both recipients have consistently demonstrated responsibility, dedication, and genuine enthusiasm for music and for the orchestra as a whole. They have gone above and beyond in supporting the growth of the orchestra community. From leading sectionals to working closely with other students during rehearsals, they have generously shared their time, knowledge, and encouragement to help others improve. What makes their contribution especially meaningful is the positivity and joy they bring into every rehearsal. They are always prepared, always dependable, and always willing to step in whenever help is needed. Their leadership has had a lasting impact, not only on their section, but on the overall growth and spirit of the orchestra this year. It has been a privilege to watch them grow as Musicians, leaders, and teammates, and the orchestra is stronger because of everything they have contributed. The 8th grade orchestra award goes to Maddie and Sylvie Chapman. They're twins, by the way. It is my pleasure to present the Orchestra MVP Award. This student has shown an extraordinary level of dedication, leadership, and love for the orchestra program throughout the year. There has been a consistent willingness to go above and beyond in ways both big and small, always looking for ways to help the ensemble succeed. Setting up chairs and stands before rehearsals, stepping in to support the section have made a tremendous impact on the program through consistent reliability and a willingness to serve others. This award recognizes not only musical contribution, but also the heart, energy, and consistency, also dedication that make an orchestra truly special. The Orchestra MVP Award goes to Moses Suzuki. It's my pleasure to present the Symphony Orchestra Award. Though often quiet, the student presence in the orchestra has always been deeply felt through consistency, kindness, and dedication to the ensemble. This is someone who is always present, not just on time, but early to rehearsals, ready to contribute consistently and support the group in every way possible. Every morning begins with a warm "Good morning, Ms. Lin," and every rehearsal ends with a sincere "Thank you, Ms. Lin." These small acts of respect and thoughtfulness speak volumes about this student's character. It has been incredibly meaningful to watch this journey over the past 2 years and could not be more proud of the musician and person this student has become. The Symphony Orchestra Award for the string part, string vision, goes to Julianne Zerman.
And for the band side of the Symphony Orchestra Award, the award is going to an individual who was the only person in the symphony playing her instrument, and without her instrument, the symphony would have just been missing a really important color in timbre. And I think she plays just extraordinarily well, and we wouldn't have been able to do the things that we did without her. Aubrey Wirtz.
Good morning. The 8th grade choir award is presented in honor of outstanding dedication to the Springman choir community and personal growth in musicianship. The choir award recognizes a student who has shown commitment to the ensemble by consistently giving their best efforts, leading by example, and encouraging others in the group to succeed as well. Throughout this year, the student has fulfilled all of these and more, including preparing a duet for our spring concert, as well as a flute solo for our winter concert. And so it is my honor and privilege to present the 8th grade choir award to Emma Bolos.
The Old School Theater Award is presented to students who display exceptional qualities in the area of theater. They demonstrate a true sense of production techniques, an undisputed love for the craft, while pursuing opportunities such as the musical to showcase their extraordinary talents. These students pose a sincere understanding of stage and technical practices. The 2026 musical was challenging in a different way than musicals past. The obvious technical demands, dealing with a minotaur or Cyclops is not like your standard stock closet, right? Not average props, having the vocal advantage. There was no junior production of Lightning Thief. So we did the full, and most schools cut like entire scenes and songs, and we did. So the responsibilities and the pressure, especially on our 8th graders, were enormous. If I could do 10 awards, I would still have to make difficult decisions because so many 8th graders rose to the expectations or above them. Alas, this year's recipients took on immense responsibility, on stage and off, learning lines, blocking, songs, staging, how to operate, just totally weird things. Neither rested until the curtain came down. One learned to carry entire songs and more scenes flying solo, while the other learned to manage the whereabouts, the moves, the objects for cast and crew. Both answered my endless questions or suggestions willingly. Look out for great things at Glenbrook South from Danica Padish and Charlotte Martin.
Thank you. Up next, we have some of our Encore teachers to present our Dorothy Weber Encore Awards.
My name is Layla Berkman, and we are proud to be here to present the Dorothy Weber Creative Arts Award. This award honors a truly inspiring woman who not only appreciated the benefits of the creative arts, but was also a staunch supporter. When Dr. Weber was superintendent of District 34, she understood how fundamental creative arts are to critical thinking, interpersonal connections, self-awareness, and the future of our society. This award is presented at each grade level to students who consistently demonstrate high character, outstanding performance in the area of visual arts, STEM, modern media, music, and drama. Through their dedication and devotion, they add value to their talents and give the gift of themselves back to society, making this world a better place. It is now a tremendous honor that we present to you this year's recipients of the Dr. Dorothy Weber Creative Arts Award to
Tommy Lake, AJ Joyce, Charlotte Walker, and Landon Mann.
Okay, and like I mentioned earlier, out of the 291 speeches that were written, we've chosen 4, and 2 you get to hear today. So after Delilah, our next student speaker is Uresi Nava.
Good morning. My name is Uresi Nava, and I'll be sharing my speech. When I was in primary school, I always said to myself, I really want to grow up faster. But now, since I'm graduating from 8th grade and going into high school, I regret it. Not because I want to be a kid who doesn't have to worry about tests or grades, but because middle school changed me a lot in good ways and bad ways. In middle school, I cared too much about what people thought about me or how I expressed myself. Because I was always sensitive about myself. I didn't like how I looked or dressed, because I know not everyone's gonna like me for how I look. I tried to change myself in many ways, but that was all a waste of time. I had many challenges during my 3 years in middle school, but the hardest one was losing my mom. She didn't get to see me graduate middle school, but I know that she's proud of me. Now I try to focus on my studies, even though I keep getting a few missing assignments, I still keep pushing and trying my best. But you may be wondering, why I said that I regret saying to myself that I want to grow up faster? It is, you should really enjoy your youth. You'll miss those types of memories when you get older. Okay, let's get over the emotional parts of middle school and into the best parts of middle school. Each year, spring will brought me new positive experiences. In 6th grade, making new friends was like getting all the fresh flowers in a bouquet. 7th grade was not the best for me, but I can remember 2 classes that made me happy every day, ELA and science. ELA was great because I had 2 friends that was always with me, having fun and laughing out loud. Thanks, Nurse and Mom, for always putting me next to my friend. Science was always chaotic. No one did their work, nor pay attention. But at least we had fun and lived in the moment. And finally, 8th grade. 8th grade flew very fast, with students being relieved that tests were over, being happy with all the field trips, and nervous about transitioning into a new chapter, high school. High school is going to open up new journeys to many people, so be ready. Now, I want to say my last part of my speech in Spanish. Nunca dejes tus sueños, síguelos. Si piensas que lo puedes lograr, tú lo puedes hacer. No dejes que las personas te digan que no lo puedes lograr, porque sí puedes. What I just said was to not give up your dreams or listen to what people say, because you can do it if you can believe in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Next up, we're welcoming members of our PE team and the famous Mr. Tosh.
Come on over here, buddy. Yeah, he says be nice. I've stood up here in years before, and it felt like it was the roast of Dick Tosh, but it's not about him anymore. It's about the kids that, again, it's a very hard act to follow with your rest and all the positive energy that she brought up here, but I'm gonna save you this year. We appreciate you coming out from the nap, but the nap schedule's strong. So the Dick Tosh Award. The winners of the next award are the epitome of sportsmanship. They follow the rules, play safely and fairly, win with grace, and lose with dignity. And most of all, they respect their opponent in the spirit of play. To put it plainly, they are the best teammates to have on your team because they play for the sake of playing. Essentially, they are giving everything that they have during the games, during their class, and this is a direct representation of what Dave Tosh brought to Glenview, still continues to bring to Glenview. I would just like to give him a round of applause for it. The winners of this year's Dave Tosh Sportsmanship Award are Michelle Gantuber, Nada Arredondo, Catherine Lofgren, and Aiden Hataka.
For this next award, I just want to start off by saying that 8th grade is far and away always my favorite grade here at Springman. And here's why. This is the age where we start building the mental mindset needed to reach our full potential and achieve greatness. None of you were born to be average. None of you. We are all capable of more. We just need to always strive for greatness and hold ourselves accountable. When you reach that point, you truly do become unstoppable. But it all starts with the mindset. Sports teach us how to react to failure. Just like in life, we are going to experience obstacles and failure. Challenges and obstacles need to be looked at as opportunities of growth. How we react to them determines our level of greatness. So I need a favor from all of you. Catch yourself the next time you complain or whine or say, oh, this isn't fair, and try to become someone who talks solutions. Making excuses or complaining does nothing but limit your own potential. So ask yourself, what is this lesson trying to teach me? What can I get out of it? We need to talk solutions to reach greatness. We are all capable of more, but again, it starts with the mindset. So show up for yourself every day. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be better than we were yesterday. My basketball players heard me talk about this every single day in practice. And it's called the 1% mindset. All you need to do is become 1% better than you were yesterday. That's it. 1% better. Focus on winning one day at a time and start stacking the wins. Don't ever say, I'll start tomorrow. That's a losing mindset. Start today. It all starts right now. And don't allow others or yourself to put limits on yourself. We're limitless and we're capable of anything and everything. It's what you want to get out of it. Your potential is endless, so make a pact with yourself to become 1% better every single day. It starts today. Let's all step into greatness. Greatness awaits you in high school and throughout. Now for the Interscholastic Achievement Award. This is for people who have adopted the 1% mindset and they've developed skills, cooperation, sportsmanship. They've been reacted positively throughout the entire school year on their sports team as well as within our building. I'm honored to announce, or we are honored to announce this year's Interscholastic Achievement Award winners. Addie Thiel and Jameson Verdecki.
Now I invite the 8th grade teachers up for some special team subject area awards. As our teachers select their certificates, just a quick intro. Every year it's tradition for an 8th grade teacher to select one student who has gone above and beyond all year in that specific subject area. So these students have been recognized for their efforts in social studies, science, language arts, mathematics, multilingual skills, a big variety of subject areas. So the first subject area up to present awards is social studies. All right. For Mr. Cudia, Alexa Cortez. For Mr. School, Nathan Popin. And for Ms. Keith, AJ Joyce. Up next is our English language arts. Okay. All right. For Miss Dreyer, Charlotte Laughlin. For Miss Triple, Sam Ray. For Miss Jaros, Delilah Packman. And for Mr. Malatesta, Sophia. Sophia Bayanjardo. Miss Rossi Ryan Williams. Congratulations, LA. All right, next up is mathematics. Okay. It's an exciting day. Okay, for our math, students were recognized in each of the different subject areas like math, single accelerated, and double accelerated. So for Ms. Schneider, Samin Samad. For Ms. Burlog, Stephanie Zamorano. And Elsie Walker. And for Miss Wilk, Alexander Strode. And Zach Said. Sorry, there were so many of them, there were multiple pictures. And for Miss Foley, Chance Luciano. All right, next up we have science. Okay, for our science award for Miss Lind, we have Jack Smith. For Miss Ruth, we have Emerson Ferber. And for Miss Kaiser, we have Wesley Ward. up next, we have our multilingual awards. Miss Russo's multilingual award goes to Monse Miranda. And Miss Kawa's award goes to Renat Shendra. All right, up next, we have some academic and citizenship awards. And first off, we will be giving the Elizabeth Dinsmore Science Award. All right, the Elizabeth Dinsmore Science Award, there's one given at each grade level. It recognizes students that have exceptional dedication and achievement in science. And this year's award goes to Sophia Spatus. All right, up next is the Myrtle Rugen Award. I'm going to give this on behalf of this PE team who had to go teach sixth grade. All right, the Myrtle Rugen Award is given to, it's another athletic award. Trying to balance schoolwork and sports can be exhausting, tough, and a hard task to accomplish. The following two student athletes not only show that it can be done, but are examples of how it is a skill learned in and out of itself. In other words, they made multitasking look easy. The winners of this year's Myrtle Rugen Award add their names to a list of past students who have gone on to do great things in high school and beyond. This year's winners are Elsie Wachter and Landon Lehman. All right, up next, we have the Scholarship Award winners. These 8 students, 4 from each team, have given an outstanding effort and achievement in all academic areas. They serve as an academic role model for peers and have a desire to gain knowledge and insight. 1 second, because there's a lot of names. For Equinox, Patrick Burns, Ryan Rapia, Gabby Kusenda, and Roshni Akausi. And the Scholarship Award winners for Summit, Michelle Gensler, Adam Bowler, Nata Arellano, and Elizabeth Powell. Congratulations. we have our Citizenship Award winners. Again, these are 4 students per team that are picked for being positive leaders and role models in and outside the classroom. They show active participation in school functions, and they show outstanding conduct as a student and peer. From Team Equinox, Jacob Zappa, Danny Cabot, Will Olson, and Alex Elder. All right, and now for the Summit team. For citizenship, we have Will Nowicki, Mary Goldenberg, Tom Lake, and Selma Alcantara. Okay, congratulations. This next award comes with a fair amount of responsibility. The Bill Attia Award, named for the founder of Attia. This award only goes to one 8th grader every year, so it does not go up to 6th grade or 7th grade, just one 8th grader per year. The following is the criteria: having a positive demeanor, outstanding conduct as a student, peer, and member of the Glenview community, an effective communicator, active participant in school and community functions, volunteer in community, and displays leadership skills and qualities. The additional responsibility part comes tonight at graduation, because this student doesn't know it yet, but we're gonna ask them to help us MC and lead graduation, so we hope they will say yes. But the Bill Attia Award winner this year is Michelle. She'll know this. All right, we have 2 more awards before we will be recognizing all of our Pathways to Literacy students, and we have a big amount this year, which is so exciting. These 2 next awards are brand new this year. One is the Springman Cares Award, and one is the Springman Spirit Award. First, for Springman Cares, the student goes above and beyond to make their peers feel cared for, seen, understood, and accepted. This student includes others by making everyone feel like they belong. And, cool side note, this student was chosen by their peers. So the 8th graders took a survey to choose the winner of the Springman Cares Award. And this year's Springman Cares, our first year Springman Cares Award, goes to Lily Goldenberg. And the again, the first award of this time. This student shows the most school spirit while at Springman. They are fun, positive, and help the school community feel more connected. Again, they were voted on by their peers, and it was very heartfelt and very sweet to hear what their peers had to write about this specific student. So the Springman Spirit Award goes to Yuri Fulman. All right, at this time, we have roughly 70 students at Springman this year that earned their Pathways to Biliteracy recognition. I'm going to invite up Ms. Gorski to help introduce this award.
Good morning, students, families, and graduates. It is my privilege to present the Pathways to Biliteracy Award. Today, we honor students who chose to do something extraordinary, to learn, lead, and connect across languages and cultures. The Pathways to Biliteracy Award is more than recognition for language study, community service, and an essay or project. It represents perseverance, empathy, courage, and the ability to build bridges between people and communities. These students have used their voices not only to communicate, but to mentor, serve, and inspire others. They wear their medals today already to mark this achievement, and their cords to signify their language participation. And this is only the beginning. In high school, any student can continue their journey towards earning the seal of biliteracy, a prestigious recognition that celebrates proficiency in 2 or more languages and opens doors to college, careers, and future opportunities. We encourage every student, whether you participated in Pathways or not, to continue developing their multilingualism and strive for the seal of biliteracy. In a world that needs more understanding and connection, multilingualism is a superpower. As we prepare to call these students forward, we ask that you please hold your applause until all names have been called, so that every single award winner's name can be recognized and heard clearly. Congratulations to our Pathways to Biliteracy recipients. We are incredibly proud of the leaders you have become and the impact you will continue to make. Congratulations, felicidades, felicitación, Valle Punta.
And you'll see that our students are wearing cords around their necks, and some have medals. Those they will wear at graduation tonight too. All right, I'm gonna go through these names. We have over 70. All right, when you hear your name coming up for your certificate, the teachers up the front were also Pathways to Biliteracy guides that helped encourage their group of 8th graders all year. Roshni Alfauci, Liliana Gallus, Isabel Yankee, Catherine Luffrin, Aiden Merchant, Madison Miarca, Tatum Pontarelli, Samin Samad, Aya Barkadi, Selmun Babaitar, Ashley Castro, Alexa Cortez, Matthew Franken, Yusuf Hafiz, Ryan Hubner, Jonah Corbateras, Arthur Besnin, Rafael Galvez, William Goldenberg, William Nowicki, Nathan Perno, Elizabeth Rudnick, Zach Saeed, Max Tutai, Julianne Zerbano, Ella Baghdadi, sorry Baghdad, Maeve Jambai, Kyla and Hinky, Margot Kellerman, Charlotte Loughran, Monse Miranda Perlego, Uresi Nava, Zoe Peralta, Eliana Torres, Maria Ayala, Adam Lomer, Max Marcis, Arushi Patani, Kiara Rakulia, Ryan Rakia, Adriana Schultes, Elizabeth Wachter, Aubrey Wertz, Juliet Andrescu, Nathaniel Arendado, Annabella Dimchev, Ira Musani, Delilah Packman, Sophie Syme, Elizabeth Sau, Cade Berber, Stephanie Zambrano, Mina Batbayar, Michelle Gonzorek, Michelle Guntulkur, Sayana Sese, Geser Galoon, Tessa Amor, Sophia Jargo, Emmeline Breithardt, Moses Suzuki, Veronica. Come tell me, and I'll say it nice and loud. And Anar Ochir Gansa. And if I forgot your name, I apologize. Come tell me, and I will say it very, very loud. Veronica Chokievich. Close enough. Congratulations, all you have by literacy recipients. This is our first year that we had this award was last year, and someone help me out. How many award recipients did we have last year? We had 46 last year, and we are up to 70 this year. So we excited to see where we're going last year. All right, at this time, just before we dismiss, and parents, if you come and you would like to hold your students back for a minute, if you want to take any pictures with them, we can definitely do that. But the school year would not be complete if we didn't thank our amazing teachers that have looped with these students for 2 years, so they know them probably better than many. But the Equinox team, Ms. Berlov, Ms. Bronski, Mr. Kudia, Ms. Lind, Mr. Mal, Ms. Russo, Ms. Schneider, Ms. Fruit, Ms. Triple, the Summit team, Ms. Kaiser, Ms. Jaros, Ms. Foley, Ms. Drader, Ms. Wolf, Mr. Sewell, Ms. L, and Ms. Keith. Let's give them a big round of applause because they have for 2 years, and there will probably be lots of tears right now. And we also want to recognize many of the teachers that came here today to support our 8th graders. Our 8th grade social worker, who is also retiring this year, so she likes to say she's graduating 8th grade finally. But Rachel Grossman, our school psychologist, Ms. Rodrigo, our encore department, Mr. Peterson, Ms. Lynn, Ms. Bradley, Mr. Lay, Ms. Bergman, Ms. Hoffman-Junk, and Ms. Mitas. And we can't forget our global language and PE teams, Ms. Partaker, Mr. Bronski, Mr. Marner, Mr. Schultz, Mr. Guinness, Ms. Wilkerson, Ms. Bayer, Ms. Morrow, Ms. Varela, Ms. Lucky, and Ms. Delby. I want to thank you once more for coming to our awards ceremony today. And if you would like to stay after to take a picture with your students, make sure you find your parents. And then we'll be dismissing back to B1 shortly. So thank you again for coming. We're so excited to see you tonight at 6:30, and ceremony starts at 7.